Hey, are you a single bald father who needs to tie your daughter's hair but you don't know how? Or perhaps you're trans and you're too afraid to ask? Then it sounds to me like this video is for you. Sit back and give me a second to get in my closet. What you're going to need is a hair tie. Any old size works. I'm using the most bog standard hair tie there is. But put that around your wrist. I keep it on my right wrist. And what you're going to do is you're going to take all the hair and just kind of sweep it back and then try to like gather as much of it as you can. All right, I'm gonna turn around now. Back to the step we were at prior. Once you have everything nice and gathered, something to keep in mind, don't, pull at it. You gotta remember that hair is attached to a scalp, and underneath that scalp is nerves and a whole cluster of other things. But anyways, once you got it all gathered, you grab the hair tie that's on your wrist, and you pull that over, and you pull the hair through. Still hold the hair. Keep a tight hold on that hair. And then you twist the hair tie, and then stick your thumb through, grab the hair with your other hand, while still keeping that hair tie, twisted, and then let go. And you grab the hair tie again with your free hand, your now free hand, and you pull it through, and then you pull your hair through. Bam. I really hope that was good enough. It's been 2 years since I had to show a bald father that. I'll get into that story later. Now, if you wanted to get a little fancy, what you can also do, once you have everything gathered, is basically the same steps. Bam, twist, bam, and then you could twist again, grab, with your fingers, and then pull that over, and then pull the hair, not the whole way through, but halfway through. And then let go, then you have this neat little bun. That's how I do it. Anyways, I don't know if your kid or whatever would want that. So I feel like I owe an explanation as to why I, the guy who has exclusively uploaded nothing but ultra kill videos, is suddenly making a video on how to tie hair. Um, because it really is out of left field for me to do this. And I feel like if I don't explain it, it's just gonna kind of like give the wrong impression to like new viewers. To clarify, obviously I am not, some how to do this, that, and the other guy. The most I've done is teach people how to do shit in a fucking video game, like what I'm doing right now. But that's really it. I am not a, how to bake a cake, how to, cut this, that, and the other, how to sew guy. But the reason I am making this video though is because back when I used to work at Walmart, little lower dump, I did used to work at Walmart. I've worked there twice and I hated it both times. There was this one guy who had approached me. I was working in the self-checkout. Oh, he was a bald man, like bald as you can get, kind of bald. Could not be balder. But he approached me, and he had asked me, he's like, "Hey man, how do you tie your hair up like that?" And it confused the shit out of me, but I was like, "Oh, if the guy wants to know, I might as well tell him." So I told him, step by step, and I sat there doing it for him because it just seemed like the right thing to do. Might as well. And after I was done, he was like, "Wow, man, thank you. That gave me a better example of how to do it than all the YouTube videos I've watched explaining it." And I was like, "Oh, well, thank you, man." And he was like, "Yeah, I got a pair of daughters at home, and school photos are coming up, and their mother just died last year, and it's been hard on all of us." And the entire time I'm listening to him, I'm like, holy shit, I probably just made this fucking guy's day. and it felt good, you know, it felt good helping out that guy. And I kind of figured like maybe there's, you know, other people who could benefit from this knowledge, like I don't know, other single divorced fathers, divorced or you know, just single fathers in general. I don't know why I was going down the divorce route. You know, or maybe fathers who, you know, their wife died or whatever, who has like a daughter, or shit, maybe even single fathers with trans women kids, or just trans femmes in general. Maybe could benefit from it. And I don't know, it's just, it felt like the right thing to do. It felt like something that needed to be done. And while I haven't really looked at any videos explaining on how to do it, I'm gonna assume all of them do it poorly, or at the very least not well enough. So maybe my video will be a little more descriptive for those people who struggle with that. Yeah, if you enjoyed this video and you want more, don't subscribe to me. I am not the guy to subscribe to. I'll still take the subscription, you know, big number go up. But yeah, I am not the guy to subscribe to for this. I'm probably still gonna keep making Ultra Kill videos. I have one in mind that I might end up making here soon. Man, I'm getting my ass kicked. But you know, if you just so happen to be here and you just so happen to like Ultra Kill, you know, I got plenty of speed runs you can go mindlessly watch. A couple of semi-decent, not really that great montages because I'm not a video editor in the slightest. But yeah, you know, just enjoy, like, share this to whoever may need it. And yeah, I'll leave it at that. I think one of my fucking dogs is sharding. Jesus Christ, I gotta go.